Well, for a long time, cause I really tried to and the funny thing is, they think I'm some kind of rogue dickhead. I was like the best employee. I never missed a town. I made 1,000 shows straight. I did all the media. I never said no to anything. I was like, all right, well, I knew I wasn't gonna get anointed with the golden push or whatever, but I was like, well, I'll just nose to the grindstone this so much, that that was my mentality.
Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose in WWE, has sent a clear warning message to Triple H and the entire WWE universe. But what led to this breaking point? Why did one of WWE's biggest stars walk away from a lucrative contract? And what does his future hold in AEW? Stick around as we break down the entire story, from the creative frustrations to the explosive podcast revelations that shocked the wrestling world. Let's get into it.
Why did Dean Ambrose leave WWE, turning down the new contract he was reportedly offered in 2019? Frustration, that's why. The former Shield member says he hated the bland promos written for him, the PG-rated non-violence, and lack of freedom to just be the lunatic fringe. Plus, he had a huge fight with Vince McMahon and says he felt mentally and emotionally exhausted. A refreshed Jon Moxley would make his AEW debut at Double or Nothing in May 2019.
Before we talk about the warning to Triple H, we need to understand what pushed Jon Moxley to his limit. In January 2019, Dean Ambrose shocked the wrestling world by refusing to renew his WWE contract. This wasn't about money. WWE had offered him a substantial raise. This was about something far more important to Moxley: creative freedom.
Yep, baby's gonna watch Jon Moxley go down! Jon Moxley! Look at the back! My God!
According to multiple sources, including Moxley's own candid interview on Chris Jericho's podcast, the breaking point came during a particularly embarrassing segment. WWE Chairman Vince McMahon wanted Ambrose to get rabies shots with a giant syringe on live television. His character was supposed to be disgusted by the disease-riddled fan base. Moxley described feeling physically sick every Monday, dreading what ridiculous script he'd be forced to read. He even searched WebMD, thinking something was medically wrong with him. But it wasn't a physical illness, it was creative suffocation. As Moxley himself said, for whatever reason, me and Vince together, we just create this explosion of goofy nonsense that I detest.
What made AEW the best option for you?
A lot of it was the timing and a chance to really not just do the things that I want to do, but change the business. It's almost like I had to. It was like the universe, it was like Double or Nothing, the timing of it and everything. It chose me.
Because when your contract was up?
And even that it was in my hometown, there was just there were all these signs pointing and I'm, always had good relationships with a lot of the guys here. Because I was like, okay, what are we doing? What's the goal here? And I was like, I loved everything they said, from the business kind of plan to the ideas to the way we're going to do stuff to the creativity aspect of it or whatever. There was no reason to not jump on the boat and take this journey, man. A lot of other people would have, swam back to the island, but I'm like, the island, man. Let's go. Let's find some new territory,
The final insult, he was paid just $500 for his final Shield appearance on the WWE Network. $500 for one of WWE's top stars. But it wasn't just about bad segments. Moxley revealed something far more disturbing during his interview with Jericho. Vince McMahon wanted him to make jokes about Roman Reigns' real-life leukemia diagnosis. Moxley, who genuinely cared about Reigns, was horrified. He did one cancer reference under pressure and immediately regretted it. But McMahon didn't stop there. He wrote an even worse line for the following week. Moxley refused point blank, telling McMahon the line was so offensive they could lose sponsors. Someone might have gotten fired over it. This wasn't just creative disagreement anymore. This was a fundamental clash of values. Moxley told McMahon directly, "I want to prove that your creative process sucks. It does not work. It's absolutely terrible. It's killing the company, and I think Vince is the problem."
The stuff I described in the Jericho about it's just like, oh, now you'll come out in a hazmat suit. Or it was just like, this can't be real. Am I on some kind of reality show? Is this a new WWE Network reality show? Is Vince actually saying these words? Does he actually run $1 billion company? This is a joke. Like,
when he officially told WWE management he was leaving, Vince McMahon reportedly cried, but Moxley's mind was made up. He didn't even look at the new contract offer. He didn't care how many zeros were on the paper. He was gone. Now here's where the story gets interesting. Many fans assumed Moxley left WWE for AEW because of the money and opportunity, but the truth is even more remarkable. Moxley revealed that he would have left WWE even if AEW didn't exist. In his own words, "If there were no other wrestlers, I would have just started my own promotion, started my own training school, and trained my own opponents. I would have reseeded the wrestling business from scratch if I had to."
I knew I was leaving, but I was like pissed about it. I wasn't like excited to leave yet. I was like bitter about it. I can't believe they're gonna make me leave. They're gonna make me walk away from all this money. Can we not just write one good storyline? Can we not write one good promo? Does everything have to be f***ing stupid? Does everything have to make me look like an idiot? 2018 sucked. 2019 is gonna be good. We're starting it off with a hike, fresh air. It's gonna be good. That was the day I started to think about what it would actually look like. I'm like, okay, I'll go to Japan. I don't know where in Japan, but one of them, there's a bunch of companies in Japan. I'll go over there. I'll go back to the Indies. Yeah, and I'll just like make my own schedule. Oh, that'd be sweet, because I'll be able to make my own schedule. Man, we could have free time. We could schedule a vacation for once, actually. This is gonna be great. That's when I was like, oh, I'm leaving. It's gonna be awesome. And then at that point, I got excited about it.
The timing was purely coincidental. AEW was born on January 1st, 2019. Ambrose's contract expired April 30th, and AEW's first show, Double or Nothing, was May 25th. Perfect timing, but not planned. What drew Moxley to AEW wasn't the money. He never even discussed finances initially. It was the connection with Cody Rhodes, who had experienced similar creative frustrations in WWE with the Stardust character. Cody told Moxley, "Let's bring pro wrestling back. Not sports entertainment, not scripted garbage. Pro wrestling."
Like, once I decided I was gonna leave, I wasn't like happy about it for a while. I was pretty pissed about it. Because I'm like, are they really gonna make me leave? They're gonna make me leave, aren't they? They're gonna f everything up so bad. I wanted that money. You know, it's not like I don't like money. I like to put it in the bank and look at it, you know? I was like, I can't believe they're gonna make me walk away from all this money.
Moxley made his shocking AEW debut after the main event at Double or Nothing, confronting Kenny Omega. The wrestling world exploded. And in October 2022, Tony Khan announced that Moxley had signed a 5-year contract extension with AEW, cementing his future with the company.
He's not here to plug his book because
Sure,
he's
yeah.
my friend and I'm not seeing a dime out of it, but I just think it's the best wrestling book I've read. Bryan Danielson, who is, I think, one of the most intelligent people in wrestling, in addition to being one of the best wrestlers, who will be in action this Wednesday and next Wednesday and most Wednesdays and some Fridays.
Right.
He happens to think it's the best wrestling book he's ever read.
Wow, that's high praise.
And then he's read pretty much every wrestling.
Fast forward to today, and the landscape has changed dramatically. Vince McMahon is no longer in day-to-day creative control. Triple H now runs WWE's wrestling operations. And by many accounts, the creative environment has improved significantly. So what's Moxley's message to Triple H and modern WWE? While he hasn't issued a direct public warning recently, his entire journey serves as a cautionary tale. Moxley has proven that wrestlers who are given creative freedom and trusted to express themselves can thrive outside the WWE system. His success in AEW, where he became the second ever AEW World Champion, demonstrates that authentic storytelling and creative freedom can work in today's wrestling business. He's not just surviving outside WWE, he's thriving, working with New Japan Pro Wrestling, taking independent bookings, and playing his music his way.
Go, 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 go! Go get him!
Oh, my God.
Go get him! Go get him now! Go get him! Go get him! Oh, my God! Oh, but the car key in the eye! Good God almighty, what did we just see?
The warning is implicit but clear. Treat your talent like creative partners, not scripted actors. Give them the freedom to connect with audiences authentically, because if you don't, they'll find somewhere that will. And in 2025, with AEW as a legitimate alternative, WWE can't take their top stars for granted anymore. Looking back at Ambrose's WWE career, the achievements are undeniable. WWE Champion, United States Champion for 351 days, the longest reign under WWE ownership, Intercontinental Champion 3 times, Tag Team Champion twice. He's the 27th Triple Crown Champion and the 16th Grand Slam Champion in WWE history. He won Money in the Bank in 2016 and cashed it in the same night.
Ambrose!
Anything's legal. Lesnar, Ambrose, and there's the quickness and the strength by the hour. There's the first suplex. Number 2, launching Ambrose. Doesn't know when to stop. They're going to trip of Germans for Brock.
Hell, it's why.
Yeah, but Ambrose there with a kendo stick.
He's an Energizer dummy.
Yeah, but that's fighting back.
Here comes number 4. He's holding on to him. Here comes number 5.
And it's going to get a lot more painful because if Brock Lesnar starts using,
especially we're on the verge of number 6. Now about a half dozen. They don't make us.
I am 100% done. December 2025 is the last time I will perform in a ring. I will still be part of the WWE family as an ambassador. But the time has come to close the physical performing chapter of my life, and I'm at peace with it, which is why 2025 is going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be sad. But that's it.
Is John Cena really the greatest of all time? Why should I believe that? Why would anybody believe that? I ain't buying it.
In Indianapolis, I'm going to show up and bring the best that I have.
If John Cena wants his retirement with an exclamation point on it, I'm going to retire John Cena.
I believe Brock Lesnar when he says he wants to end the tour early.
I'm going to retire John Cena. And that's exactly what's going to happen at WrestlePalooza.
Wrestling icon John Cena has made a definitive statement about his retirement, confirming that his legendary career will come to an end tonight, December 13th, 2025, at Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C. The 17-time world champion, who has dominated WWE for over 2 decades, will face Gunther in what he's calling his absolute final match. And this time, Cena insists there will be no comebacks. Stay with us as we break down this historic moment in WWE history.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the final time, the last real champion, John Cena!
John Cena dropped the bombshell during his appearance on the Pat McAfee show, leaving no room for doubt about his intentions. In his own words, Cena stated, "This is it. I'm not coming back. December 13th is my last match in the ring. WrestleManias will come and go, and I will not be active."
The Last Time Is Now tour, though, whenever you sign up for it, that's a big emotional decision, obviously. You know, chapter of your life, hey, we're actually declaring this is going to be the last run. Now that we're at the end.
We talked about that too. This is it. I mean, tomorrow night, this is it. I am not coming back, and I understand. You only have the data before me that you go on. No wrestler retires, right? That changes with me. Whether it all changes and everybody else after me retires and decides not to come back, that's fine. What I urge fans out there, please watch tomorrow and give yourself the closure that you need.
This statement puts to rest years of speculation about potential future returns. Unlike other WWE legends who've retired only to make comebacks, Cena is drawing a definitive line in the sand. The match will take place at the Capital One Arena and has already broken records, achieving the highest gate for an arena-sized building in professional wrestling history. WWE's official Twitter account commemorated the moment with tributes pouring in from fans and fellow wrestlers alike.
Tonight, I officially announce my retirement from the WWE.
John Cena's journey to this final moment has been nothing short of extraordinary. In the 8,570 days since his 2002 debut, Cena has become one of wrestling's most bankable stars. His impact goes far beyond his 17 World Championship titles and iconic "You Can't See Me" catchphrase. Wrestling expert Brandon Thurston notes that Cena was WWE's most important economic wrestler from 2005 to 2015, leading in pay-per-view buys, TV ratings, and merchandise sales. But the physical toll has been severe. Cena has undergone multiple operations on his neck, pec, and triceps. In recent interviews, he's been candid about the cost of his career, saying his body hurts and is screaming to close the chapter. The 48-year-old's 2025 retirement tour has taken him around the world, with emotional receptions at every stop. He's faced old rivals like AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and CM Punk, while also elevating newer stars like Dominic Mysterio and, of course, his final opponent, Gunther. Gunther earned the right to face Cena by winning the Last Time Is Now tournament, where 16 wrestling giants competed for this historic opportunity. The Ring General, as Gunther is known, has never faced Cena before, making this matchup even more special. He's been delivering tough talk in the lead-up, embracing his role as the man who will end Cena's career. Cena himself confirmed on the Pat McAfee show that his match will close the evening, saying, "I was on Jimmy Kimmel, and I said I'm ending the show. I normally go to bed early, but I'm going to have to stay up late for this one. We are last as of this point."
I was on Jimmy Kimmel. I said I'm ending the show. I said I normally go to bed early, but I'm gonna have to stay up late for this one. I guess people didn't read between the tea leaves. Like we're last.
The match has no time limit, streaming on Peacock in the US, Netflix internationally, and free on WWE's official YouTube channel in the UK. This ensures fans worldwide can witness this historic moment. John Cena's legacy extends far beyond championship belts and main events. He holds the Guinness World Record for most wishes granted through the Make-A-Wish Foundation, over 650 fulfilled wishes for children with critical illnesses. A partnership that started by accident in 2002 has become what Cena calls the coolest thing about his career.
You're at that point in the match. Oh, God. Oh, my God. John Cena. Are you kidding me? Cena.
Dr. Gillian Brooks, associate professor at King's Business School, explains Cena's unique appeal. He's not a one-show pony. He's doing charity work, written children's books, been in films, made music. It's coming across in a way that's very authentic and pure to who he is. From his never give up motto to his transition into Hollywood, Cena has built a personal brand that transcends wrestling. He's become the face of Neutrogena's sunscreen campaign after revealing his own battle with skin cancer, and continues to work with major brands while maintaining authenticity.
Oh, man. Miss you. What do you say, Stu? Let's go to work. Yeah, man.
Cena's career has seen remarkable evolution. He transformed from a ruthless aggression rookie to the Doctor of Thugonomics rapper, and eventually into the heroic figure defined by never give up. Not everyone was always on board. Through the years, some fans chanted, "You can't wrestle," but Cena thrived regardless. As wrestling fan Sabrina Nicole, 37, puts it, "No matter what the crowd, no matter what the fans have thought of him, he has just been the testament to if you have a really good character, you can be on top.